Yes, sir. We back.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast.
Yes, sir. Got my man Chazz.
What's up, man?
Got my boy Wanza on the boards.
What's going on, man?
You know, as always, we ain't shit.
Nothing changed. Same day, same shit. You already know, man.
A little late, but we back at it.
We are a little late, man.
It was a
back
little
at
delay.
it like we never left. Back like crack.
You know, I was out of town.
Join us on them power moves, them clean trips.
Stop
yes,
it.
sir.
Stop it.
Somebody
Hey.
freezer got a lot colder.
How
bro.
them jerseys looking, man?
I don't know.
What
what's
team?
going
Name the
on.
team.
What team?
I ain't getting no jersey. What you talking
I don't
about?
believe that. Yeah, you ain't got a jersey. You got a shirt.
That's what got
You got something.
Anyway, man.
You
the
ain't
big-
a virgin.
The
I
big
know
three
it,
was
bro.
fun, man. You know, it was some good bump out there. I was sad I didn't get to see my man Allen Iverson play.
I heard they was booing him.
They kind of they
That's
was
what Dom
big
said.
chanting. They was like, "We want AI."
He
Yeah.
didn't get that hood love though.
I felt
Nah,
like
he
had
still got the hood love when
Alright,
he came
well,
out.
that's
But like once they saw he wasn't playing anymore, they was kind of like, "What the fuck?" They doing?
Did you
Like,
see like whenever I think of Philly, I think of three things: beards, cheesesteaks,
It's fair.
and Meek Mill. Did you get any of those three, bro?
I got cheese sticks.
Thanks,
What was the first thing you said?
Meek. Beards. Like big
Beards.
ass
Facial
beards.
hair.
That's
Oh,
all I know about Philly. They go, okay, this is like the
Bald niggas
typical
with beards, bro.
bald niggas with beards. This
Oh,
is the
man.
typical
Beards.
lifestyle of a
I
Philly
ain't
nigga.
seen none
bro.
of that.
That's what I've heard. That's
This
a
is
stereotype.
It is. That's a stereotype. They're shooters. Then they go to jail, become Islamic.
All right.
He said shooters.
Yeah,
Alright.
they go to jail, become Islamic, grow the beard, and cut the
All
top hair.
right, bro.
God
Relax.
damn.
Lifestyle of a Philly nigga.
Bro.
Did you see any of that when you was in
I
Philly?
ain't see that, man.
Relax.
That was in South Philly. I ain't go to South Philly. Dirt
okay.
and Vontae, they went to South Philly.
Oh, so it was in the trenches.
Hey, you gotta ask him about that.
All right.
You gotta ask him about that. I wasn't there.
Now me,
But
I
I
wanted
did
to
get
know.
the cheesesteak though, bro.
how was it? Did you
Amazing.
live up to it?
Of course.
I'ma
I mean, I
say
went to
that-
Philly before, so I got it the first time.
Did you go to the same place?
Yes, sir.
I peeped it on the snap, and let me say that
Wait.
bread mighty bland.
Wait,
bro.
on my snap?
Somebody's snap had a cheesesteak on it.
I think
And
Dom
the
had a
bread
cheesesteak on it.
Looked bland.
Don didn't get a
bro.
cheesesteak.
No, it wasn't
The
Dom.
joint looked like it's straight.
It's probably you.
Oh,
Joe.
it was straight.
But if the bread don't
No,
hit,
the bread hit.
bro, it looked bland.
All right, it's just on the picture, bro. The picture ain't do it justice.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Ain't do it
It's just
justice.
I don't know, bro. I ain't-
I feel you. I feel you.
Nah, I wanted to go to Philly, but a nigga wasn't able to because I had work, man. Let me tell you, bro.
asked for that loan, man.
Bro, I talked to my manager. She said I just started. I'm going into my second week now. She said for the first 90 days, you can't miss a day.
that motherfucker.
Damn.
She off
Boy,
her
that's
shit
no
right
joke.
now.
That shit
Hey, if
no
I didn't
joke.
need this job, I would have walked out that second. Boy, keep playing with me.
She said that the first day.
Yeah, orientation. She said that. I hate that shit,
All
man.
right.
And I think my main problem with it, I'm too ain't shit for it, man. I'm too
They
ain't shit.
They ain't shit enough for
They
you, bro.
ain't, they too good. Like it's been times when it's something that we have to do, but it could be an easy way to get around it. It's an ain't shit level, but I say let's do this. Get the easy way, even though it might be not be the best way. Let's do it. They looking, what are you talking? We can't do that. I'm like, oh nah.
They some goody goodies.
They too goody goodies, man. That's why I miss my old job, man.
Oh nah. See,
Full of ain't shit niggas, man. Made me feel at home. Took it for granted.
so you
Took
missed
it for
the
granted,
missed the fud.
I missed the fud.
Oh man.
I missed the fud.
You heard it here first.
I missed the fud. Okay.
The fud was just the right amount of ain't shit for you, bro.
Hey,
Even though you was
hey.
a ringleader that ain't
Oh
shit.
no
that's what
no
I heard,
no
bruh.
no no!
That's
no.
what I
Stop,
heard.
Stop. It was there was some people up in the ranks of the ain't shitness. They were above me. Not gonna lie, but hey, I was up there, man. Can't deny that.
He was top 3.
Hey, I was
Yeah, you know
cracking
what
top
that
five.
mean. You know what that
All right, I was top 3. Fuck that, man.
Dang.
So what the fuck is the first topic of today, man?
All right, man. Let's talk about
Say his name right.
Wanza's boy,
Chill out.
Robert
Chill out.
Kelly.
Nah, my man.
Boy,
Nah, my man.
Wanza was stepping in the name of love.
Boy,
here
chill
in the
out,
snap.
boy.
Now
that's
usually I
not
don't
my
do this,
man.
but you know how to do this.
The
Ring.
Pied
not
Piper.
mine.
The Pied Piper Wanza.
That is not my
Yes,
man,
sir.
bro.
But yeah, man, that boy
Let me-
Robert Kelly.
Let me ask you, does this surprise any of you?
No.
Not I.
After that peeing on girls stuff, no, none of this surprises me anymore. This is a wild person, man.
He's a wild. What did he say in that interview, man? When they asked him, they said, "How? What did they say? How old is too young for you?"
He's like, how old is? We're like, how old do you say? Wait, what did he say? I can't remember what he said.
He
like,
said
teenage.
He said something about teenage. It don't matter.
It don't matter. He was like, did you? Oh yeah, he was like, did you? Were you with that teenage girl? Something like that. He like, now when you say teenage, how old is teenage?
Like, how old we talking?
Now, why do we keep letting this man off the hook?
Because he, first of all,
who's his weed? I'm not an R. Kelly fan. Excuse me, Robert Kelly fan.
But you're not a fan of Robert Kelly?
I'm not. Listen, he makes great music.
All right. As age,
you know what I'm saying. I'm not one.
You're not a fan of him, but you like his music.
I'm not even. He makes great music. I don't listen to him.
He's got some hood classics.
He has some.
Dom said one quote.
Great, man.
The homie Dom said a quote I'll never forget, bro. That put things in perspective of why he gets away with everything. He made Chocolate Factory. That's all you gotta say, man.
If you make bangers, you get away with a lot.
Right.
Michael Jackson.
He said he did that interview, and right after that, he dropped a Ignition remix.
So, probably,
people forgot
top 10,
that he did
top
that
10
for
greatest
about
songs of
5
all
years.
time. Ignition remix, top 10.
See, okay.
Are you good?
We had a good start, and then you already getting into like
You
wild
dropping them
shit
hot
you
takes.
saying. Yeah, you getting
Dropping
into wild
them
shit
hot takes.
already.
Ignition remix. I mean, I can't dispute it. I had to think about it. If it's a top 10 song.
Hey,
or not.
Jordan.
There's
When
a lot
we
of
was
great songs
remember
on
we
it.
was in Ocean City.
Oh yeah, that
and
was
we
one
was
of the
in the
songs of
cab.
Senior Week right there.
And we was
bro.
in the cab. That nigga turned on Ignition remix.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to that cab driver, man. He had the jams in there.
That nigga probably locked up right now though. He was a wild
Cool
ass
it,
nigga,
man.
bro.
Cool it on my man. You
My
probably
bad,
still out
you
there
right.
getting that good money.
Yeah, but Robert's out of hand right now. He's probably been doing this shit for years.
No, you think that
How old is he now?
he's in his 40s probably.
I think he's in his 50s.
He's in his 50s?
I think he's 50.
50-year-old nigga wilding like that.
But you think like he been doing this cult shit, and that those parents that came out finally was like enough is enough?
I mean,
Or you think
For
this
how
is like
long?
kind of recent?
For how long? Like what?
he's 50.
Like what's the time
Like
frame?
a year.
A year? That's not that long.
It is.
That's a long time for your
If you
kids
talking,
to be kidnapped.
yeah, no.
though.
If you talking day to day, that's a long time. But if you talking like you hear about it, oh yeah, it's been going on for a year, compared to like, oh yeah, for the past 10 years he's had this thing going on, and now people are talking about it. Like that's too 10 years is like.
So you think
need to be put under a jail if you got something going for 10 years.
You think he had like multiple girls?
I don't know.
And he let them go.
I didn't read into it. I don't know. I just know the headline. He runs a cult. That's basically the headline. I don't know what happened. Obviously, I wasn't there, so I can't really speak on it. But it doesn't matter how long it was. If you kidnap anybody, you are wild.
You are wild, bro.
He's been wild.
You've been wild. Let me ask.
Like he married Aaliyah
When she was
she was
15.
still a teenager.
She was 15. That's crazy. Now, Jordan, let me ask you. R. Kelly coming to Baltimore soon. Are you going to that concert?
No, I'm not going.
If this didn't happen, would you go to the concert?
Probably still not.
All right. So we now asking the right people.
I'm not gonna go to an R. Kelly
we need to go
concert
to an
regardless.
R. Kelly fan and ask this. Like, would you still go? I mean, like, of course we're all fans, but I mean, like, a fan that like buys his music.
What is this we all you talking about, Chazz?
If
That's
Step in
your
the
good
Name,
man.
if Step in the
Alright.
Name of Love
Stop
came on
talking.
right now, would
Chill
you?
out.
If Step in the
Chill out.
Name of Love came on right now, you wouldn't get up out your seat and start.
No.
Stop.
I'm a fat nigga. I don't get up anyway. You talking about would I get up? No.
Would you
I'm not
vibe in your
getting up.
seat?
No.
You're tripping.
Maybe.
Oh,
I'll tell you
okay.
that.
See, he gets getting the fake in
Maybe.
the
It
first.
depends on the day.
He
depends on how I
has
feel.
some hood classic
That's a
cookout
fact.
sons.
That's a
Oh
fact.
yeah,
He's the king of
you
the
know
cookout
R. Kelly
songs.
can play at the
He up
cookout.
there.
He's oh my god.
Step in the Name of Love, Ignition remix. You know everybody at the kindergarten graduation heard that. I believe I can
I
fly.
believe I can fly,
Yeah.
boy. When Space Jam played that shit?
Actually, I don't know if they played music at mine.
Really?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You know what I sung? What's the jump? The Diana Ross jump. It's the gay song. I'm coming out. I want the world to.
What do you sing?
That's what we sung at our kindergarten.
Oh.
graduation. A gay song.
We didn't sing anything.
We did.
I know for a fact.
We sung a song about coming out the closet. I never knew that shit. I remember.
What now?
Yeah, bro. We sung a song about coming out the closet.
Oh nah.
So y'all didn't play Bump. I mean, I Believe I Can Fly.
No.
Were you about to say bump and grind?
Yeah, I saw
the
that.
kindergarten's
It
in
was on
there
my-
singing bumping
I saw it
grind.
on my laptop. That's why I said it.
I was like,
What kind of school you going to, Jordan? Bumping grind. You going to the R. Kelly school? That's where you go.
bro,
That's
what?
Jordan was in a
right
cold
there.
boy. He was in a cold.
Good.
Oh nah.
Nah, man. Yeah, R. Kelly is.
I don't know. Look. He beat on the girl, so I believe he got the gold.
If you pee on a girl, you probably done some big wild shit in your life.
All right,
Worse than
relax.
that.
Shit's fucked up,
I don't
man.
think that's that crazy.
You a teenage girl.
No, okay, when you see,
Okay.
when you add specific, okay, look, when you add
Okay.
specifics to anything, it makes anything crazy. You could say, even if she was like even if she was like 40, if you were just like pee on that Chinese girl, like it just makes it worse when you add any specifics to anything. But people do that shit.
I mean, it's still dirty.
I
as hell.
wouldn't.
It is dirty.
Look,
I know,
But
but
hey, that's some people's fetish.
if that's what you into, live your life.
Look,
I don't have nothing
like
to
they
do
said
with
in the
me.
Boondocks, bro. She could have moved.
She could have moved. She could have
She
just
coulda
said
moved.
what? She could have just
coulda-
moved that
she
wig, bro.
coulda-
That's what I'm
You made
saying.
it great.
R. Kelly
for
did nothing wrong. He's still dirty for that, but he
He
did
wild.
nothing illegal. for
But
that.
she was
underage, but she
was-
could
I
have
mean,
went.
look, he
With-
did do
bro.
something wrong now, but she could have prevented that.
Yeah,
R.
She
Kelly-
consented.
that's
It was
hey,
still wrong, but she consented.
Hey, at that point,
Where is she?
But I
They
don't
need
know
to do a
shit.
Where Are They Now with her. What was her
didn't
name?
they do one?
Did they?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I need,
Maybe that was a joke that somebody said, but
we need to do this.
I don't know.
What if she did? What's the identity shit when you like change your identity?
Change your name.
Witness protection
Witness
program?
protection program.
Nigga, what?
Not that, but not the witness
She
protection.
ain't telling.
But imagine her going to school the next day.
I mean, when did the tape come out? The tape didn't come out the next day.
Imagine going in.
Hold on,
her going to-
rewind. Hold on, wait. There was a tape.
Yeah.
People saw that tape. How? Hold on, wait. Hold on.
That boy uncovering something.
How many people saw that tape?
I think a lot.
A
Because
lot.
I think
They
it
showed
just
Is
it
that
went
not
around.
like
Then they showed it in court when he was
Yeah, they did.
court's different?
We talking about before that.
No. Just the tape being out, right? Was the tape? Well, okay. Let me ask this question: was it visible to the public?
Yes. Because I remember somebody. It was an old.
Then that's like, should go to jail for that, shouldn't she? Like, that's child porn. She's like 15, wasn't she? At the time?
I don't think the child gets in trouble for child.
No.
R.
Not
Kelly.
her. I'm saying anybody who watches that.
Oh yeah.
So like,
But I mean, niggas probably just like sitting in a barber shop with a copy of the tape watching it.
but still though, like
I know,
that's
but
wild.
it's not like feds going like.
No, I'm hit, but I'm just thinking like just the the idea
that's
of
illegal.
that just like threw me off for a second.
watching a
Yeah,
illegal-
well, no, I know that. I'm just saying.
That's why
I never thought about it in the context because everybody talks about, oh yeah, Robert Kelly's like wild, but there's a tape like that's real
She's a
life
minor.
wild. So, like that's real life wild. Niggas was watching that shit.
Niggas in barbershop selling tape for $20.
That's wild. Son.
Yeah. Under it.
How do you even do that? Like, how do you wake up and go, yeah, I'm gonna sell this shit. This shit's gonna make me some
It's
bread.
some
Like, how do
bullshit.
you
Hustle.
even? Nah.
Hey,
I mean,
listen,
yeah,
look,
make
if
that
you
a
can,
money.
if you can
Some
sell
people put their
somebody,
morals aside.
if you can sell somebody
What's
crack,
that bad?
if you can sell somebody crack, you can sell. You can,
That's different.
if you can sell somebody crack that's gonna kill them, you can
That's
sell the
different.
tape.
That's different.
You can sell the tape.
That's different.
It's
That's
not.
absolutely different.
If
Like
I can
crack
wake up,
in a piss tape.
if I can wake
Yes.
up, but I know the crack is 10 times worse.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Are you serious?
Selling crack
How many?
is not worse
Let me
than
ask you.
selling
How
a
many
tape of an
people did?
underage
How many
girl
people
getting-
did
that's
that
the wild,
tape kill?
That's the wild.
That's
the
what I'm
wild.
saying.
The
That's what I'm
underage
saying.
part makes it wild.
That's
But,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
how many people did that tape kill? Zero. That we know.
Okay.
How many people has crack killed?
Crack hasn't killed anybody. People's wild drug addictions and habits have killed people.
Caused by crack.
100 kilos.
100 kilos.
100 kilos. Okay, hold on. No.
You know how much 100 kilos
Okay, wait,
is?
stop. Welcome back. We had a quick commercial break. Now, off the recording, Chazz just said, continuing the argument we just had, debating whether or not crack kills. Chazz says if you take 100 keys of crack and go at it, you want? What you
Is
mean?
that a fact? Yes, it's a fact. The crack's going to kill you.
Keys. You do 100 keys of any drug.
Nigga, 5 keys of crack don't kill you.
What? What are you talking about?
Crack's going to kill you. That's the bottom line. Crack is going to kill you.
Okay.
While
this
a tape of a little girl getting
got
peed
off
on is
topic.
not going to kill you.
This
okay.
got off topic. In the end,
I'll leave it alone.
R. Kelly is a wild nigga.
He's a
fact.
dirty person that makes unbelievable
Alright.
music, but we're not going to let you get off this time, Robert. We not. What the fuck? Oh.
Now, let's go from one R&B
Same
legend
girl.
to another R&B legend.
Y'all got it.
I hate
Usher.
to do this, man.
Apparently, Usher Raymond
I don't even want to talk about this, man. This shit hurt.
I
got the
don't
hurt,
feel the need to
man.
talk about it.
Got the hurt. We could just talk. We just bring it up for a quick second.
Usher got hurt.
He got
man.
it. He got a hurt. He gave it to this girl who he hit, and apparently he had to pay her off $1.1 million.
He had to.
Had to.
Because she was gonna tell. She was gonna snitch.
So
He'd be like,
Wait, so
I'll
how did
give
it
you
get
the
out
money.
then?
I'll give you the money if you don't say nothing about it.
How'd it get out?
I guess she still snitched.
Hey, girl about her
he
money.
better take her ass to court. Hey,
It said, according to the documents, the incident in question happened in 2012 while Usher was diagnosed with the illness around 2009 or 2010. This boy been burning for about
I
good
thought it
7
was
years.
like I thought this happened like last month.
Nah, bro.
I thought this happened like last month. Cuz go ahead.
That's wild, man.
That's OC.
They said they had unprotected sex. The activity was consensual, but the girl didn't realize he carried the virus.
Oh no.
Usher told her the discharge had been nothing, but it was gonna cleared up, so they continued the relationship. Oh man.
That one hurts.
He said he felt sorry for what he done, and he paid for her medical bills, which came out to be $3,000.
God damn. Oh, that ain't
It says
shit
in
to
the,
Usher.
but it says the law in California.
$3,000.
It said the law in California states that it is illegal to transmit disease or an STD to someone when you're aware that you're a carrier. So it's possible he'll be charged with a crime. Damn.
I don't think he should be.
He shouldn't be.
Just 'cause
he's not gonna get
just
locked
'cause he
up though.
paid.
He's not gonna get locked up though.
Of course not. But just because he
Nah,
paid,
I think he should be.
He should be locked up.
Listen, if you have an
Chazz,
STD, bro,
Chazz.
listen.
This is like
Listen.
your third time in 20 minutes.
Listen, bro, listen.
What, bro?
If you have an STD,
Right.
and you know it,
Right.
and you still...
It's
fuck-
not warts.
STD is STD to me. You're
I
not getting
hear
rid of
you.
herpes, are you?
Huh?
Are you getting rid of herpes?
No, you can't get rid of it. No,
That's a life.
you
If
can't.
you
You
have
can,
an
like-
STD,
You
bro,
can like keep it from flaring up.
if you have an STD and you know that shit, and you fuck somebody else and they don't know that shit, you should get locked up for that. I'm dead ass on that
I
shit.
think
But
it
then he
varies
told
on
her
what it is.
He
bro.
told her though, after the fact.
And
No, I mean,
he-
most definitely shit. If he fucked me, fuck.
Yeah, nah.
That don't
I'm not gonna
matter.
hold you. Telling somebody after don't.
Like,
That makes it
yeah.
worse for me.
Like, yeah, I've been burning.
Yeah,
like,
so
oh
look.
yeah,
You might want to go to the
You
clinic.
might,
bro.
you
wanna
might
hit
need
the
some hand
motherfucking
sanitizer,
doctor.
put it on your lips or something. No, but
even
you
if
need
you
to get
think,
locked
even
up.
if you do think he should be locked up, he's not gonna get locked up.
I mean, he's not.
don't
But I
think
just
he
mean
should,
in general.
especially since he paid.
If it's just a regular nigga,
Oh, wait, they
if
get
you do
locked
that,
up.
lock his ass up, man.
Lock him up
Yeah.
for
Throw away the
herpes.
keys.
I can understand
That's what he said.
HPV. I can understand
AIDS.
HIV. I understand those.
So it's levels to this
Yeah.
STD shit.
Yes.
It's levels to this.
If
shit.
it's HIV, absolutely put his
Gonorrhea.
ass in jail.
Gonorrhea.
If it's HPV, maybe I guess because that could be
Syphilis has
wild.
to be yeah.
That's
Oh,
curable.
That shit destroys your brain.
What
though.
is?
Syphilis? Syphilis kills your
curable.
brain.
Just catch it.
What if you don't
Get tested, bro.
So if you don't get tested, it's your fault.
Get tested. So it's like,
Nah, that's
what you mean, nah?
No.
What you mean, nah? You just get tested. If you have syphilis, you take the antibiotics or whatever you take, and then it's gone.
You should still get locked up for that.
I don't think you should if it's curable.
I think you should. You using money for that shit. You gotta pay money.
Okay.
What if you down on your electric bills and shit? You ain't getting that many hours. You got to pay for this shit now.
Should be working to get bread so you can pay that damn bill.
So if you,
I'm just being
broke, you can't fuck
real about. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's a decision you make. If you decide to go have sex with this person instead of going to get this bread for this bill that you need to pay, that's your fault.
But hey,
it's not your fault you got that disease.
But if you're in that situation,
you got to spend that money somewhere else. What?
You stressed.
So
what did Kendrick Lamar say? And the pills. What's the joint? P&P.
Pussy and Patron.
Yeah. What does he need whenever he's stressed? The pussy and Patron. The pussy. That's the best cure for stress.
Okay.
You don't think
you talking about curing stress? I'm talking about making good decisions.
Well, in those
we're talking about
we're talking about somebody in a bad situation, struggling.
Okay.
With struggle comes stress. They want to cure that stress. How are they going to cure that stress? Number one way,
by getting rid of that bill. What are you talking about? I'm stressed out because I got this light bill. Pay the light bill, no more stress.
And then next week's going to be right back.
Why? The light bill's paid.
Well, I mean next month.
Pay it again. What you talking about? The bill's gonna keep coming. You don't keep just amassing bills and just keep.
You get laid off.
Unemployment. What are you talking about? You go
going through all these scenarios.
Like you not about to get past me right now. Like what you talking about?
You got to keep paying the bill.
Yeah, you just got to pay the bill.
What if you get fired?
Bottom line, if you give somebody a STD without them knowing you know you have the STD, throw their ass in the jail, man.
If it's a wild,
maybe he was afraid to tell her, man.
Afraid? He should be. He's Usher.
Maybe
Come on now.
He was like,
Think about it like this.
The implications.
If you're Usher, right? If you're Usher, how much butt are you getting on a monthly basis? No. Not are you getting. How much can you get?
Endless.
Much as his imagination wants.
That's what I'm saying. So if you go, yeah, so I got herpes, and then she goes and tells her friend, and her friend tweets it, and it gets 10,000.
He loses his clout.
All that butt, except for just joints that have herpes.
I think girls without herpes would still go for Usher.
Probably.
Yeah.
But,
They would.
Probably, but the numbers still drop.
I mean, yeah,
They'd probably be like,
that's still a lot.
And there's jokes that he just might not want to deal with.
He was have to.
If we just
Twitter's flaming him up right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he may have just wanted to avoid that.
What that is a reason.
I don't blame
it burn.
him.
Social media.
I don't blame him, bro. You name an album, Let It Burn. Not an album, but
a song.
A song.
And a
Let
hit
It Burn,
song too.
Man. Real live.
Like, it's
Hey,
to be fair, it was before they said he had herpes though. So
no, that don't matter. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. You name something like the hey.
It's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back too.
This is haunting him, man. Him and R. Kelly.
Robert.
My bad, bro.
Robert Kelly is a wild man.
all right, well, Chazz, you want to talk about your boy Mike Vick? About what he said about Colin Kaepernick?
Another hood legend.
Another one.
Oh man, hey, we were just going over this. Jay-Z said it best, man. Light nigga, dark nigga, house nigga, field nigga, still a nigga, man. This nigga, come on, man. This man, Mike Vick, did you forget where he was years ago?
It's a very different situation.
It is very different situations, which is why another reason why I'm like, the advice that you gave to Colin to cut his hair doesn't really apply to this because his hair isn't affecting nothing right now.
I'm not gonna say that.
Why would you say it is? Well, why would you say Mike?
Because listen, a bush is a bush, bro. If you walk anywhere, I got a bush, and my joint not as like spherical as Colin Kaepernick's is, bro.
You ain't got that Julius.
No sir, no sir. So if I walk down the street, and granted, I don't look like Colin Kaepernick. I'm a scary nigga. So, like, if I walk down the street and then you take like a copy of me with like, short hair, People probably gonna be cooler with the short hair me than the
Yeah,
curly.
probably.
But
that's what I'm saying.
I think
It's the
I
same
think the
thing with Cap.
situation is too far gone though. I don't think it has to do with his hair.
It doesn't.
Like
No, I'm not saying it has to do with his hair. I'm saying his hair, cutting his hair, I think would help.
I don't think so.
With the image, I think it would help. I think with GM
for his personal image it would, but
that's what I'm saying.
for him
I don't
getting on
think
the
so.
team, no.
No, because what
no,
he
I'm
did.
talking about getting on the team.
Getting on the- no,
it won't
that won't
help,
do nothing.
no.
I'm not
It
saying
won't help.
that's
No.
the. I'm not saying if he cuts.
But
his
I don't
hair,
even think
he's
it'll
gonna
help
get
a little
offered.
bit. It wouldn't
They
even help a
already
little
seen
bit.
him as a disrespectful when he took the knee. He was being outlandish to the media about his stance on
And him
police
taking the
shootings.
knee is so big to them. Like you would think he murdered someone.
I hear you. I'm not disagreeing. It's that's way more. That's a way bigger of a issue to GMs. Like I'm not disagreeing there, but I do think if he cuts his hair, I'm not saying he's gonna get an offer if he cuts his hair, but I think it would help.
All right, what I say is like the hair. The NFL is way different from any other career path in the planet, besides like other athletic shit. So it's like you could come in there looking crazy as hell. Look at Birdman from when he played for the Heat, looking crazy. You don't have to like fit a
got a
certain
mohawk.
image. All the tats everywhere. You can have dreads. You can have any type of hairstyle. If you can put up them numbers, you're gonna get a job. Which shows to me that the bush has nothing to do with it. Because he could have had the bush before. If he had this bush before all this stuff happened, he still would have gotten drafted #1 if he had the bush coming out of Nevada. He still would have got drafted. The bush had nothing to do with it at all.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
I think GMs in the NFL are blackballing them.
But that's
from being
obvious.
in the
Yeah.
Like
For
they're saying, they're
for the
saying it's
reasons
because
I said.
they're saying because he's not that good of a player. But you saw Pete Carroll say, "I would sign him, but he's an NFL starting quarterback. So why would I sign him?"
Bullshit.
Which is
by
bullshit. Because
Pete
if you could get
Carroll.
an NFL starting quarterback, why not have him on your team anyway?
For the price of a backup,
Did you have Russell?
Okay, but why
but you
not
can
have
get
him just
a
in
starter
case?
as your backup.
Is he going to sign to be a backup?
If he wants, if
Yeah, he was
to be in
going
the NFL,
to.
yeah.
He was. He needs a job. He has no job right now.
I'm not gonna say he has no job. He has no NFL job.
He hasn't. He doesn't have a job right now.
He has no NFL job.
Right now, he doesn't have a job.
He has no. He can make money in a lot.
He's
of
probably
avenues.
making. He's probably making.
That's what I'm saying. He's not employed.
He's
by
not.
somebody.
Okay, he's not
He's not
employed.
making.
money.
He's not
Right?
making NFL
Okay.
money.
He's not making NFL money.
You
Which
don't
he
need
could.
NFL money.
You don't think he does?
You don't know what
You
he
don't
needs.
need NFL money.
You
Nobody needs.
You don't know what type of
NFL
situation
money.
he in right now.
I don't. But how many situations require NFL money?
I mean, he was living a lavish life before this.
Sell
That
your-
big ass
sell your house.
contract.
Sell your house.
But if you could make NFL money, wouldn't you want to? No matter how you had to do it. Because any other team,
No
that,
matter how you had.
I
to do it.
mean, I'm saying like no matter
There's
what
some
team
things
you
I'm
had
not
to
gonna do for
No, I mean,
NFL
I didn't
money.
say that. That's a bad saying. But no matter what team you went to, even if you knew, like, if you needed to be in the NFL to make money, even if you're gonna be
I
a
don't
backup, you wouldn't.
if I could be a
If you had to be a backup and you just wanted to be in the NFL, be signed for the team, but you had to be a backup, or not sign for a team and just be a free agent for the whole season, what would you rather do?
and still make money, I'm just not making NFL money.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just not gonna make NFL money. That's me though. Like I don't need NFL. I don't want a house with 20 rooms in it.
I
I
agree,
can only be in one room.
But
at a time.
I'm looking at it from a different way. If I'm calling Kaepernick,
Right.
I'm saying fuck the NFL. They're showing that they don't care about my cause, which is like black lives not being cared for at all in this country. I'm like, if you're showing that you care about a flag more than a black life, then fuck y'all. I don't even want to be in your league. I can do some other shit. That would be
like
my
there's
mindset.
more important things than making. What would he make?
He
Probably like $5 million.
$5 million?
Probably.
for the backup.
Yeah,
Nah, it'd be less. It'd be
Less than
probably
that?
like two.
Backup?
He probably making like
As
two.
a backup quarterback, like you're not playing like a fourth string wide receiver is different from a backup quarterback. Like a backup quarterback doesn't play.
And his is going to be low.
Unless quarterback
too.
is injury prone.
His
Then
is
it's
low
like,
too because
you're probably gonna play.
I don't know how
because
much
he-
a backup quarterback makes. I'm just.
This is gonna be because no one else wanted him, so you could get him for the lowest price possible if you wanted.
That
to.
is true.
There's no demand for him, even though he is a quote unquote starting level quarterback.
Is he?
No sense at all. And that's what Pete Carroll said.
I mean, I think he is. Let me take
I
that.
think.
I think he's a
I
backup.
think he's good enough to still be in the league.
Okay,
course. I think it's a
wait,
backup.
wait. How do y'all look at when y'all say starting level quarterback? Do y'all mean like middle of the road,
Yeah, I
or
think-
better than the worst starting quarterback?
Better than the worst.
he's definitely a starting caliber quarterback.
He could start on at least
He can start on a few
5 teams right now.
He can start on the Jets.
He can start on the Browns.
He can start on the Browns.
He can start on way Blake Bortles be playing. He could start on the Jazz.
Yeah, he could.
Could start on the Jags. Might be able to start on the Broncos.
Could start on the Rams.
Could start on the Rams.
I wouldn't say Broncos.
Why not?
I don't think he's better than
Trevor
Simeon. I don't think he's better than Simeon. I'd rather have Simeon.
He can start on the 49ers.
He could start on the 49ers. It's like, yeah, he's definitely a starting.
He's not gonna go out there and win you the Super Bowl, but
No,
That's a fact.
you're not going to the
win you a
playoffs
couple
either.
games.
All right, relax.
If you have that 49ers defense he
You
had
don't
those
even need
years.
the 49ers defense.
Stop.
If you got the
He's not.
Giants defense,
John's
then
defense
it's
up there.
decent. It's
John's
up there.
defense is up
It's
there.
not the 49ers defense, not the 2012 49ers.
Right, that's 2012 though.
That's what I'm
think
saying. That's
yeah.
a 20. That's what
Nah,
we're saying.
hey,
I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he said the
I'm
Giants
saying, no,
defense
I'm saying
now
the Giants
to the
defense
49ers
now.
defense back then.
49ers
Okay,
defense
that
back
you're
then.
comparing the two
Hey.
defenses now.
That defensive backfield.
Yeah, no,
for
no,
the
no,
Giants,
no, no, no.
That
What?
Giants defensive backfield is dirty.
The whole defense. Well, man, linebackers.
Linebackers out there.
But the
front
front
dirty.
four and the
Those
secondary,
DBs, dirty.
tough,
Landon Collins.
tough.
That's my favorite safety in the league right now.
Really?
Collins.
He's tough.
Probably, yeah.
Mine is probably Earl
Favorite?
Thomas.
Yeah, I ain't say best. I said my favorite.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying favorite.
Yeah.
All right,
I like Earl
I
Thomas.
respect it. I'm not gonna say it's undeserved. Like he balled out.
He is.
I don't know. I don't think about Landon Collins that much.
Because
He had a
be
big
cooking,
year.
y'all, that's why.
All right,
He had a big year.
relax.
We gonna get to y'all later, though. We gonna get to y'all later.
Bum ass. Never mind.
I was about to say, don't start that shit, Chazz.
So, do you think Mike Vick lost his place? You think he was out of pocket by saying that?
I mean, the reason I wouldn't say he's way out of pocket is because he's just trying to help him at the end of the day. He's just trying to help. He's coming from like a genuine place.
Yeah, because he was in this.
He was in
In the
a
same
I'm not gonna-
situation.
Not the
I'm-
same
it wasn't the
situation.
same
To an
situation.
extent.
he was in a similar
Yeah,
situation.
he's in a similar spot.
So he's like, I've been through this. I can probably show him the way. I think that's
And
what
he
his
was a
mindset is.
convict.
When
he
Mike
was 10
Vick
times worse.
when Michael Vick came back from jail
Right.
and he went to the Eagles,
Right.
did he still have cornrows? Or did he cut his hair?
He
Like
cut his
cut
hair
his
because he went to jail.
Okay.
So, I mean, but they're in way two different situations because being a
They're very
convict,
different.
Yeah.
being a convict.
How long
compared
was
to
he
being-
out?
He was in jail for like
Went to jail
21 months.
Yeah.
It was 21.
Almost 2 years.
They're way different
How
because
long
people.
has Colin been out? Year and a half? 2 years?
Nah,
He was
Not
on the
even
team
that.
last year.
Yeah, he finished this year.
He was on the 49ers year, so the
It's
season
just
hadn't
been
even
this
started
free
yet.
agency basically where he is.
Oh, okay. Then next year, then we can talk about Mike
Yeah.
Vick again,
Right.
and then see like how
I mean, because
similar the turnaround.
people
was.
are trying to say what they're painting Colin Kaepernick as like a criminal. It's like he did nothing
I
wrong.
don't think they're painting him as a criminal.
I think they are.
I think there's just two dialogues. I think there's two different like sides of the conversation. There's the side that's saying Colin Kaepernick stands up for something, and it has nothing to do with the NFL. Like the people who are just being real about it, who are just like he's saying something, and people aren't accepting of it
Right.
and won't give him a job. And then there's the other side who's like, yeah, he shouldn't have a job because, and they say he's not great, but he's way better than people who have jobs in the NFL.
Yeah,
But then they don't say anything about the whole, like, social aspect of it. Like they don't even bring it
ignore
up
that.
because if they did say anything, they would destroy their own point.
exactly. Because Shannon Sharp said it best. It was like a month ago. He was like, people. All we're talking about right now is what Colin Kaepernick is doing, the knee, but we're not talking about the core, why he's taking the knee.
Yeah,
And he's taking a knee
Nobody
for-
talked about
Yeah.
that. People just go,
He's disrespecting
He's
the national
disrespectful to the
anthem.
flag. Yeah,
He's not respecting.
No,
our
he's standing
country.
up for people that don't have
Yeah.
a voice in this country right now. They're getting killed every day. That's basically what he's doing. He's not committing no crime, man. GMs, get the fuck over that shit.
Let my man play.
go ahead. He should play.
Let my man play.
I don't know.
So,
All right, now let's talk about them Dallas Cowboys.
calm.
Oh,
out.
boy, might as well call them the Convicts.
Might
Chazz.
as well, man.
I guess.
What's going on, man? What's? I mean, you guys are showing a history of signing players,
especially under Jerry Jones.
You don't think people deserve second chances, bro?
He was
y'all giving too many chances.
What you mean?
Too many chances.
What you mean? Greg Hardy had one thing. We signed him. He did some wild shit. We let him go.
He did some wild shit.
Let's not say some wild shit.
What you mean?
He did some big wild shit.
He did some wild
Put
shit.
the big wild on it, bro.
He did some big wild shit. Hey, look. Chill out. He did some wild shit. They let him go. Joseph Randle, they signed him.
How many chances did they give him?
Gave him a chance.
Gave him too many.
2 or 3.
Too many.
4.
2 or 3, maybe
too
4.
many.
Maybe 4.
Now I want to talk about the big one. Dez.
What about Dez?
What do you mean? What about him?
What about Dez?
Okay, I'm not even. I don't know about.
Alleged.
There was a video.
When? I ain't see it.
It was the video of his mom. Not a video. It was audio.
Alleged.
It was his mom.
Alleged.
Look at the. Oh man.
Alleged. Look,
this is a Cowboys fan for you, bro.
You damn right. If I don't see it, it ain't happening.
Bum ass Cowboy fan.
If I ain't see it, did he get convicted?
He paid her off.
No, I ain't ask you that.
He did it.
What we talking about? What are we talking? Y'all
We're
talking about
the
Dallas
audio
Convicts.
call his mom.
Did he get suspended?
No.
He did it.
Y'all talking about Dallas Convicts. He ain't get convicted.
All right, let's go to another one. Randy Gregory.
He just smoking weed.
Is that all he did?
Yeah. He just can't stop smoking.
Can't
get off the damn weed.
This ain't suspended for the whole year.
Yeah.
Has he played in the game yet?
Preseason.
How do you do?
He did all right.
That's preseason.
Yeah.
He played in the preseason. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What about your boy Zeke, man?
What about him?
He got a.
Every day is something.
He got a domestic assault
charge
that has gone nowhere.
All right, an investigation.
It was shut down.
It's an investigation, and they're talking about suspending him for that. And then about 2 days ago, he apparently hitting niggas in the fucking bar.
Hey, look, gave that nigga a new nose. What are you talking about? Good work, Zeke.
Butted his nose.
Good work, my good man. Nigga, bro. My good man.
Nah, I know. Maybe I say okay. That one, maybe he deserved it.
Maybe we weren't there.
There's something that he didn't like, so he had to.
I think he just got. I know this isn't big, but he just got pulled over for like going way over the speed limit.
Yeah, so he was going like 100 miles per hour.
And it's just like it's not the fact that like he's going 100. He's such a bad person. It's just like you gotta stay out of trouble, bro.
Okay.
Why can't he get
so the young part
like that?
Yeah, it don't mean
he's not Dak. What are we talking about? You so said everybody needs to be one person?
It's a trend. No, I'm not saying that it's a trend, but it's a trend with
me,
the Cowboys.
With the Convicts.
with y'all, the Cowboys.
Man, listen.
Hey, it might say something about
the Redskins ain't signing all these convicts.
Listen, for every player that you name on the Cowboys who has some issue, I can name one that has had none.
I mean, there's 53 people on the roster. I would hope so.
You naming them the Convicts, that has to be a lot.
I would hope so.
Go ahead. I'm gonna name with you right now. What's the word?
Okay, we can name 9, but can you name 9 on the Redskins?
Can I name 9 players on the Redskins?
9 people that have had a lot of legal trouble.
No.
All right, that says something about the Cowboys because you can't do that for the Chargers. You can't do that for the Jets. You can't do that for the Panthers. But you can do that for the Cowboys.
So
that says a lot about your organization.
Does it?
It says a lot about Jerry Jones.
It says
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. Okay, let's say this. Maybe, right? I'll give y'all this. Maybe there's some players on the Cowboys that have some behavioral issues that might need to be adjusted.
Some behavioral issues.
Maybe some, possibly a few, a couple, maybe. I don't know what to tell you. If Jerry sees the on-field potential and on-field talent, give him a job. If they wild out, depends on what they do. Randy, if he stops smoking weed, but he's going to play.
If you keep signing players like that, it kind of makes it seem like, oh, well, I can kind of do that and I'll still get picked up because I know at least
because if you ball out, you're going to keep the contract. That's how it works. Michael Irvin had there's some wild things said about Michael Irvin. He balled out, kept that contract.
He's a wild.
Y'all are
Jerry
perpetuating
Jones,
a bad
Stop it.
image for your team.
Stop it. No, we're not.
Yes,
no,
y'all are.
No, we're not. There are players who do things.
And the players represent the team.
Okay.
So if I'm going out there, if I'm wearing my work hat and I'm out in public, they're like, "Oh, he works for this company."
If you're wearing a Safeway hat or a Food Line hat,
yeah,
and I see you, I don't know, throw a box of something on the street and cause a problem, I'm not gonna go, "Oh my God, Food Lion is such a terrible business."
I'm representing that business.
No, you're not.
Yes,
All right,
I
but that's
am.
only one thing that happened.
If I see
When you
30
see
people-
multiple Food Line employees doing that,
what 6
you're
or
like,
7
all right,
Food Line employees with hats.
management is
on.
just hiring whoever they want in that.
We're all
Yes.
throwing boxes
And
on the
that
street.
and if you're doing your job when you're on the clock, and then you're off the clock and do something wild in a completely
hat on.
different place
With that hat
with the whole uniform on, Chad,
Got
it
the
has
apron and all
nothing
that.
to do with Food Line.
But they're still gonna be like, "Oh, look at those 5,
But they're
6
representing
Food Lines.
Food Line.
We
They're
represent
not
that brand. Yes,
representing
we are.
Food Line.
Yes,
When you
we
see,
are.
if you see Zeke, you're like, oh, that's just Ezekiel Elliott. No, that's Ezekiel Elliott, running back for the Dallas Cowboys. He's
It's a
representing them.
He's not representing.
Yes, he is. He's a representative of that
when
team.
I think representing, right? I think, okay, whatever he does is indicative of the Cowboys organization, right? When Jerry Jones represents the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones lives the Dallas Cowboys. Zeke just got drafted.
But he's a public figure
He is.
who plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, in his Twitter bio, what does it say?
Charles
What does it say?
Barkley.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Charles Barkley
Dallas Cowboys.
said it the best. I'm not a role model.
Zeke didn't say that, so
Listen, he's
That's
a
not Charles
professional
Barkley.
athlete. I don't care. Professional athletes are not role models.
I'm gonna
Do
say it's a
not-
Jerry Jones right now. Get your act together, Duke. Get your team right, Duke.
He ain't do.
Talk your shit, Jordan. Let
Get your
them know.
team right.
Hey,
Y'all
be like the
wild.
Redskins. Be like the Redskins.
What, and lose?
What you mean lose? We made the playoffs last year.
Nope.
Almost made the 2 years ago. We made the playoffs.
I'm about to say.
This year we could have made the playoffs, but our defense is some ass.
could have.
Defense is some
Could
shit.
have.
Hey, we got Captain Kirk. Hopefully, for
Do you?
long term? I mean, this year we got him.
Why you don't want to sign, man?
We want to sign him.
Because he
Why
wants
does
to
he not
win.
want to sign?
Because
He doesn't
want
want to sign because
I feel like he won't go to the 49ers.
he feels like he loves
And he
Kyle
don't wanna
Shanahan.
win.
He won't play with Kyle Shanahan.
He does. He doesn't feel like
Good
we
reason
respect
to
him,
go.
bro. Like in the press conference, our general manager, whatever the fuck he is,
Bruce Allen didn't even
called
say his
him
name.
Kurt.
He was like,
the
Kurt.
whole time.
Kurt, we
don't
wanted to
respect
sign
him, bro.
Kurt. You don't
We
even know
don't.
his name.
And it's like
I don't even know his name.
we have a history of not respecting our players or just treating them wrong. I mean, look at RG3, the quarterback right in front of him. We treated him like shit, kind
All
of.
right, hold on. Now, in fairness, RG3 was not a great quarterback.
I know, but I'm just talking about how we treated him.
that first season.
He was our franchise
He's not a
quarterback.
great quarterback.
Stop. He was.
He had a great season.
He was a great quarterback.
He looked like a great quarterback that season.
What?
He said he looked like a great quarterback that season.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He had a great season. That doesn't make you a great
Throwing the
quarterback.
ball.
That season he did. He had a potential.
He had a great season
He
passing.
did, bro.
Yes, he did.
I don't.
I ain't saying he Andrew Luck
He was better.
that
Andrew
season.
Luck, Andrew Luck not even the best out of that class.
Who was?
Russell.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
facts.
It is.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
I forgot Russell came out that year.
Yeah. Look, listen.
Wait, didn't y'all sign? Didn't you draft Kirk that same year?
We drafted them in the same draft. RG3 was drafted in the first
That's
round.
wild.
Kirk was drafted 100 picks later in the fourth round.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah, we just Kirk don't want to be with us, man.
Y'all
We
just respect him because he a 4th round pick. That's y'all still see him
And
as
he's
a
just
4th
not
round
that
pick.
tough.
stop, bro. Stop.
He's not
Can you
that
please
tough.
stop? So throwing for 5,000 yards isn't tough.
Did he throw for 5,000 yards?
4,900.
It's not 5,000.
Who's better?
Stop.
That is not
Stop.
5,000.
Kirk or Dak? Who's better?
Kirk. Dak is a game manager. That's literally what he is. Kirk is going to go out there and
Alex
put
Smith, a
up.
game manager.
We're going to have to speak.
Alex
Smith is a game manager. He's never going to win a Super Bowl. And he's never going to win a Super Bowl. And he's not better than Kirk.
Neither is Kirk Cousins.
Put Kirk on that Kansas City team, and he's winning a Super Bowl.
No.
Put him on that Kansas City team, he's winning the Super Bowl.
Chazz, you don't
I
believe
promise
that.
you. I promise you.
Chazz, you don't believe that.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
No, you
He's
don't.
winning a Super Bowl.
No, he's not.
If he's on Kansas City, he's winning.
If you put Kirk on the Patriots, he's winning the Super Bowl.
Yes, you could put Dak on the Patriots, he win the Super Bowl. But you can put Kirk on that thing too.
You hear this?
Yes.
You hear this foolishness, bro?
Yes.
What, son?
So what makes Kirk better than that?
Better than Dak. His deep ball is way better. He is more, it's kind of hard to like measure Dak because we haven't seen him like be a full-fledged like
he's only had one
quarterback.
year.
He's only had 1 year, and the whole time he's had a running game to lean on. He's only had a couple games where the team's been like, all right, put us on your shoulders and win a game for us. And the times that's happened, they lost. Both times against the Giants, and then the playoffs against Green Bay. When we say Kirk, which is 16 out of 16 games.
Wait.
What's that?
Wait. I'll give you the Giants. I'm not giving you that Green Bay game.
Okay.
I'm not
They put a
giving
50
you.
on them?
I'm about to say if you get 50 put on you, you don't deserve to win. You have to get stops.
Hey,
You
it's a
have
shootout.
no.
It's a shootout.
No, you
It's a
have to
shootout.
get stops. You
It's a
have to
shootout.
get stops. It's the same thing.
I'm sure
when
they had
Romo,
stops.
It's the same.
I'm sure they
thing.
had stops.
It's the same thing when
Don't defend
Romo was when Romo was a quarterback and they played the Broncos and Peyton put up like 50 points, like 54 points or some shit like that. If the defense gets a stop, that's all you need. The defense gets a stop.
I'm sure they had
And
plenty of
lost the
stops that game.
It's not like at the end
I'm
of the game.
sure they had plenty of
It's
stops
not
that game.
Dallas scored to get the lead.
Should have scored on another drive.
No, there was no. It was overtime.
I mean, earlier in that game, if he maybe on one drive, instead of throwing
That's
a pick.
not putting the team on your back to win the game. That's just in the game. You try to score. The end of the game, or was it even overtime?
It wasn't overtime.
It wasn't overtime. It was just the end of the game.
All right, listen what I'm
and
saying. Listen what I'm
Aaron
saying.
Rodgers.
Let me ask you a question.
Mason Crosby.
Let me ask you a question.
Won them the game.
Let me ask you a
That
question.
wasn't Dak.
Let me ask you a question. Dak as a quarterback,
Right.
did he do enough to win the game?
What are you talking about?
Did he do enough to
In
make the Cowboys win the game?
In the Packers game or in the season?
In the Packers game.
Did Dak do enough? Yes.
No, he didn't because they didn't win. They didn't win. And
It's
you're the
okay,
quarterback.
again.
The quarterback is a huge component of the team.
It's a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
When the Cowboys are not on offense, who is?
The defense.
Okay, we're
The
talking about
defense.
teams now.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say it. You can't say the team doesn't win because of Dak.
Yeah, I
If
can't
you
say that.
don't- No,
I
you
can't say that.
You could say that if it was true. You could say that if Dak
It
was
is
going out there
true.
throwing a bunch of picks. You could say that if Dak was turning the ball over. You could say that. They put points on the board. The defense has to stop the other team. If you get outscored, it's one thing if you
If you
put
get
up,
outscored, that means the other
one
team
thing-
scored more points than you.
Right,
which means Dak didn't
you
put
gave
up as many
points.
points as he could have.
Which means
he
you
should have to
gave
win.
up points.
Which means you didn't score enough points.
Bro, look.
Dak didn't score enough points to win.
If you score 59 points and the other team scores 60, you're really gonna blame the offense for that.
I'm not going to blame him. I could say
You're gonna blame
if
the
you scored
quarterback.
2 more points, we
You're
could have
gonna
won.
blame the quarterback because the defense didn't
You're
stop.
blowing it out of porch by
Alright.
playing saying 59 right now.
All right, you can't blame that for that Packers game.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
did
I'll
everything.
give
All
you
right,
the
all right,
Giants
forget
game.
the
Aaron
Packers.
Rodgers
Let's talk
just
about the
threw
2
a
Giants
crazy
games
game.
then. All right,
give you the
that's the
Giants
perfect one.
game.
The Giants game, it was the last minute drive. Dak go and win the game for us.
Talking about the first game.
Second game.
Didn't Dez like fumble the ball?
I mean, they only scored like 7 points.
I know in that
Didn't
first
Dez
Giants.
fumble the
He
ball?
did.
I know in
Then
that
why are you
first
talking
Giants
about
game.
Because they scored 7 points in a
Why are you
4-quarter game.
Bro,
Because they scored 7 points in a 4-quarter game. That says a lot
wasn't
about
it a
your
one-score
quarterback.
game?
Yeah, I think so.
Then what does the 7 points matter? If you score a touchdown, then you win the game. Why do the 7 points
So
matter?
Dak couldn't score a touchdown in that game? Besides
Didn't
the
he?
one that he did score? If you can't score more than 2 touchdowns in 4 15-minute quarters of the game, I don't think you're that great of a quarterback. You're a good quarterback.
If Dez fumbles What does that have to do with Dak? Dak made the pass.
Because the drive before that, he had an opportunity to score. The drive before that, he had an opportunity to score. You see what I'm saying?
He had a
lot of opportunities to score.
He's blaming Dak for things that Dak has no control.
Because when teams lose, who do they blame most of the time? The quarterback. That's why the quarterback gets paid the most. That's why they get paid the most.
Better than Dak? Wanza, what do you think makes Dak better than Kirk?
I just don't think Kirk's that good. I'm not saying Dak is like. I'm not saying Dak is a top 13 quarterback. I'm just saying I don't think Kirk is like a top 15 quarterback.
What do you think Dak does better than Kirk? That puts him up slightly over.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have much. I'm not jabbing.
This is all just you. This is just your bias, son.
Yeah. All right. I'm not saying it was. I never said it was grounded in anything. I never said it was grounded in anything. I got worked up because Chazz was blaming Dak for things that Dak had.
That's all you said.
Oh, you want me to say more?
If you got more,
you said he has a better deep ball.
He has a better deep ball.
Okay.
What else is there?
He don't have much. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Dak is more.
Dak's a better runner.
That's what I'm saying. Kirk's more reliable. That's the biggest one right there.
He's more what?
Reliable. If it's last 2-minute drive at the end of the game to say go win that game for me, I'm picking Kirk.
Jordan, you go ahead and break this tie. Who you picking?
I don't know, because Dak takes control of the ball better than Kirk does. Now, this is like, I can't really decide because it's only been one season for Dak.
Dak's only had 1 year. Kirk's only started 2.
But that's still 1 more year over him.
I'm just saying, there's not that big of a sample size. It's not like you're comparing.
If you're asking me who do I want in a game-winning decision,
yeah, I'm taking Dak.
Taking Kirk.
I haven't really seen Kirk make game-winning plays.
Kirk's made them. He's made them. I can't remember off the top of my head. Dak hasn't. Yes, he has. Never know. Well, Zeke can make those plays. Dak hasn't made those plays.
Dak has too. Don't start that shit.
I don't know.
Dak
I'm gonna pick my boy Phillip anyway, so it don't really matter.
Phillip hasn't won a damn thing his whole career.
And what has Kirk?
Kirk's been a starter for 2 years. Phillip's been.
All right, before that, what about Jason Campbell?
In fairness,
Jason Campbell wasn't as good as Kirk.
RG3.
RG3 had 1 year, then he fucked his leg up.
RG3 was not a good quarterback regardless.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
See, I don't like that disrespect. You just about to throw a Phillip Rivers.
I mean, what's he done to earn the
disrespect of going on a game-winning drive?
Phillip Rivers is a dog.
Super Bowl.
None of our quarterbacks won a Super Bowl.
Phillip Rivers he's like close to that category of elite, but then he's not there too much.
I think he's elite. I just don't think he's like top tier. Like that. Like,
I mean, when I say top tier,
when we talk Drew Brees,
I'm gonna put him as if he never wins a Super Bowl, he's at a lesser extent of Dan Marino, or he's a great.
He's nowhere
I said
near
lesser
Dan Marino.
extent. Watch your mouth.
Stop.
Watch your mouth.
Hey,
he hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Stop it. No, don't even put them in the same category.
Why not?
Because he's nowhere near as good as Dan Marino. He's not. He isn't. You gonna say something? Just look at me.
So he hasn't thrown. All right, I'm gonna look up the stats real quick, man.
He's not as good as Dan Marino, man.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
He can be just as good because they neither one of them won a Super Bowl.
In fairness to Phillip, bro, his teams have not been good.
We've had good teams.
Great teams. He's had some great teams.
I'm telling you, we are cursed.
What's his best team?
All right, let me say this. He has our best team. One of the greatest running backs of all time.
Yes, that year we went to the AFC Championship.
That was a great team.
Played the Patriots.
That team
weren't they undefeated?
Yes.
What are you talking?
Okay, all right, that's 1 year. What happened next year?
We went back to the AFC Championship,
and he couldn't win again. If I have my elite quarterback, I expect him to win at some point,
bro. Okay, let me ask you this. This is a totally different sport, but it's a similar thing. And I may have said this in a different episode. I don't think I did, but I don't know. You remember that game where the Thunder played the Warriors and Steph came down and shot that damn near half-court shot to win the game when it was tied? If he misses that shot, they go to OT, they lose. Do you blame Steph for that game? for losing that game?
No, because it was 4 quarters that they could have done something differently.
I hate you.
It was 4 quarters.
I hate you.
They could have done something differently.
You gonna say it's 4 quarters and a team sport, and then you gonna blame Phillip Rivers.
Okay,
there's 4 quarters and
then you gonna blame Dak.
And then you gonna blame Dak for 4 quarters.
Let me ask you. Let me say something.
What?
Is there a reason that quarterbacks are the most highly paid players in the NFL?
They touch the ball
Because they're the most important position.
Because they're the most important position.
Okay.
There's a reason most of the time in NFL drafts, number 1 pick is a quarterback.
Okay.
Because they impact the game the most. When you impact the game and touch the ball as much as they do, a lot of the blame or the glory goes to them when they win. Look at Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady is like the god of football, but if Malcolm Butler didn't make that play, they don't win. But guess who gets the glory? Tom Brady.
No.
Yeah.
Malcolm Butler definitely got it. That's what
got
made
his.
Malcolm Butler. That's what made people go, oh, Malcolm Butler's a top 5 corner.
But then they said, all right, that's another ring to Brady. His greatness.
'Cause it's another
elevates
ring.
So
him
if
more.
Brady would have lost, is that on him?
If Brady would have lost, I think a lot of people would have said,
No, not a lot of people.
No.
You.
Chad.
me? If Brady would have lost, is that on him?
You better say yes. There's no other answer.
Yeah, it's on Brady.
I'm about to say you better not.
That
say
means,
no.
hey, to me, that means Brady didn't do enough to win.
I just don't like.
Oh,
Chaz thinks,
okay.
bro. I just
Brady didn't do enough to
bruh,
win.
We just have.
Even
we just
though-
think about,
all
we just
right.
think about the game.
I mean, I know there's different effects, but the blame or the glory is going on the quarterback.
And it's
That's
unfair.
how it is. That's how it is.
That's how it is. But you can't. It's not always their fault though.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes they
So,
lay it out
blame
on the
them.
line and they still
So,
can't
so
get
Still
it
gonna
done.
put the
If
blame on you. That's why they get paid the most money.
If the defense,
They get paid the most money
gets
for a
a
reason.
stop. If Dez fumbles, that has not. Dak got him the ball. It was a
Dak-
completed pass.
Dak
was like-
had what?
like
Dak
that-
had like 15 other drives to score, right?
Like that first game when I think it was the Cowboys played the Giants
Mm.
and Dak gave the ball to Terrence Williams. All he had to do was run out of bounds.
All
And
he
he
had
did
to
it.
do, son. That's all he
That's
had to
wild,
do,
People
bro.
were looking at Dak like, oh yeah, he's not that good. He's not that good.
Nah, people
And then
looking
he
at
cut.
Terrence Williams like,
No, people were
yes.
saying that though.
They were saying Dak controlled the game pretty. Dak did what he did, managed the football game.
Okay. And
That's all I'm
somebody
saying.
else fucked up and they lost the game.
Dak managed the game, and
Team.
going back to my other point, Kirk does more than manage the game. Kirk
He
takes
loses
control. Oh, please turn on that Packers game when we
What
played the
Packers?
Packers on what was it, Sunday night or
Monday
Monday night
night.
when he lit them niggas up,
Okay.
threw for like 4 or 5 touchdowns. Dak's not doing that.
Okay. It's a different team.
Yeah, it's a way worse team, and he's
I'm not
doing
gonna say
that.
it's a way worse.
The Packers.
Nah,
No, you're
Redskins
talking
and
about the
Cowboys.
Redskins.
Oh,
It's not
Compare
way worse
the run
team.
games, y'all is way better. We got
I'm
y'all
not
on
gonna say
receivers.
Way better.
Our run game was terrible this year.
I'm not gonna say way
It
better.
was
Y'all are like
terrible, bro.
y'all like a running back away from a tough run game.
We got it now, Samaje.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway,
Our defense is terrible compared to y'all. Our defense is trash. It's pretty bad.
Chaz, I need you to understand.
Yeah.
If we don't have if we ain't had a run game, the defense would be the worst in the league.
Nah, y'all's
No,
defense wasn't
no,
as bad as
Chaz,
ours.
Chaz,
I'm
listen
telling you,
to
it
me.
wouldn't have been as bad as
Chaz.
ours.
Listen to me.
Y'all made plays. Your defense.
Yeah, because we played with a lead and teams had to throw. You don't have to play for the run when teams have to throw.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But teams threw out well against the Redskins because our DBs was some shit, excluding Josh Norman.
Because
We didn't have a run game. That was part of it. Well, that was towards the tail end of the year. My boy Rob Kelly was cooking at first. Then he got banged up. But his time was over. It's time for my boy Samaje Perine.
is he still on the team?
Rob, yeah. He was only his rookie year.
heard he lost some weight.
Did. That boy ready.
Not gonna help.
What you mean?
Not
I mean, the
gonna
thing about him the most is he just got to be durable because he was banged up at the end of the season, which is another reason why we ain't have no run game.
help. Chargers suck.
Oh, we didn't have to say that. I wasn't even going to say that. Y'all some shit.
We had to wrap this up in a nice little bow.
wait. I ain't gonna say none of you because I made the playoffs last year.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah. No. Don't even say nothing. Just look.
All
At
right, that's what I'm about to
We
say.
were one game away.
Did you make
it?
the playoffs? All right,
because Kirk didn't do enough and Dak did. That's crazy. All right, y'all. It's been a great time. We go ahead and call it.
For the final topic.
Are we ready to talk
another
about
one?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this.
Oh my god.
What we out on the topic?
This we good. So HBO,
oh my god,
and the creators of Game of Thrones has greenlit a new show called Confederate. And Confederate chronicles the events leading to the Third American Civil War. The series takes place in an alternate timeline.
Pause. What? The Third Civil War?
Third American Civil War.
What was the second?
Two?
I know the first one.
What was the
first
second one?
The
real one.
No, the first is solid.
So what's the second?
Exactly. What's the second one?
I said alternate timeline.
Okay.
Alternate
timeline.
Where the southern states have successfully seceded from the Union, giving rise to a nation in which slavery remains legal and has evolved into a modern institution. The story follows a broad swath of characters on both sides of the Mason-Dixon demilitarized zone. Freedom fighters, slave hunters, politicians, abolitionists, journalists, the executives of a slave-holding conglomerate, and the families of people in their thrall.
Y'all think Jamie Foxx gonna be in this joint?
I hope not.
If Jamie Foxx is in it, might got some potential. But this is all right. Besides that fact, this is wild.
Three of the four producers for the show are African American.
Jordan, if you're a producer, would you produce this show?
If I knew it could make some good money, probably. If I knew it would be a successful show, I probably would.
I don't know.
Listen, at the end of the day, you gotta get your bread.
It's about that
get
GTA.
that bag.
I'm gonna be fair. You gotta get your bread.
Look, the show is gonna cause some controversy. It's already caused some controversy, and it ain't even out yet. You know, people, when it comes to slavery, that's a very sensitive topic for us.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're bringing it back, like making it seem like it never went away. It's
like,
cool.
I just want to know what's the purpose of this. Like, are they being like, my imagination is running with ideas of what a slave world would be like? Like, why are they doing
Probably.
this? Like, it makes no sense. Like, why?
You gonna watch it?
First episode, I'm gonna get my popcorn ready. I'm gonna watch that show.
You gonna watch that show?
I'm not watching that shit.
You're not gonna watch it?
No. I'm not watching
You don't condone this?
I don't condone that shit. No.
Why not?
I'm not supporting this shit. No.
Is it any different? Is it any different than
know.
watching a show about slavery or a movie about slavery?
I don't watch movies about slavery.
I don't need. I hate slavery.
So you haven't seen Django?
No.
Well, we're gonna end it on that.
Wait. Before we do that, Django overrated. Go ahead.
Woo!
Go ahead, end it, bro. Go ahead.
Man, all right.
No, we're not ending it on that.
Yes, we are, bro. End it, bro.
Why is it overrated?
What movie? What's the top movie? What are like the best movies? Not like on somebody's list, right? Because I understand like there's opinion, right? Like it's my opinion that it's overrated.
Okay.
Now I think like the best movies are movies like, I'm not gonna say Inception is like one of the greatest movies of all time, but it's movies.
Might be.
It's up there for me. It's up there.
It's up there.
It's one of those up there movies. But you talk about movies like The Godfather. People say The Godfather is one of the greatest movies.
Yeah.
It's a very different type of movie. It's not an action.
It's a crime
movie like that. Yeah, like it's a crime movie. It's a different genre.
Family.
Yeah, it's a different type of. It's a different feel to it.
Right.
So it depends. If we're talking action movies, John Wick is not better than John Wick.
Dark Knight.
Wait, what are you saying is not better?
I'm saying Django's not better than John Wick.
Django's
not
better
as
than
an
John
action
Wick.
movie. As an action movie, are you saying?
But is Django
better
an
than
action
John Wick?
movie though?
I think it is. I think it's action.
It has
among
action
other
in
things.
it.
I think it's action among other things. I think it's an action movie. I think there's a bit of comedy to it. Obviously, it's drama.
But if you were to put into if you just put it into one topic, one
genre,
it's an action movie.
I would say.
I'd just say it's just a drama.
As much like fighting and murders in that genre.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gonna say it's just a drama?
Cause there's stakes in the movie. There's dialogue a lot, and John Wick is not like it's not
some great dialogue
heavy. It is some good, but it's not like.
It's not a lot.
It's not going for emotion. It's going for the shootings, the shootouts and stuff.
That's like a fact, because it's an action movie. That's what I'm saying.
Now Django has that.
I think Django was a big ass. I think. How long is Django?
You can say Django's a romance. He trying to get his girl.
Okay, it's definitely not.
It's not a romance, but I'm saying.
Okay, how long is
romance
Django?
element?
Yeah. How long is it?
Yeah, what, like 2.5 hours?
Yeah,
it's a long ass movie.
It is a long movie.
It's like 2 hours of setup for that big ass fight at the end. That's what it is. It's 2 hours of setup
There's a lot of action.
for 2 conversations and 2 like murder scenes. That's basically it. That's what it is. When they on the plantation, when he was like, "I like the way you die, boy," and then that. And the fucking fight at the end, and then you want to buy one of my nigga girls, and then the joint in the fucking diner where he fucking wiped the blood on Kerry Washington's face,
and then they had the shootout in there.
That's what I'm saying.
After they bought Broomhilda, and then Jamie, and then remember he killed Calvin Candy because he didn't want to shake his hand. No, that wasn't the end. There was stuff that happened after that too. Remember, Django got captured. And then they sold him to slavery. Right. And then he went back and killed everybody.
Okay, fucking whatever.
Then he got his girl.
Okay. No,
so where's the?
I'm saying
the movie. You saying there's 2 hours for setup just for one thing to happen?
Yeah,
things happen in the whole movie.
Yeah, but they're not that great. I like the way you die, boy. It's a good scene.
See, you're just talking about one scene that you just.
No, I'm saying like what other memorable moments are there?
I just named a lot of them.
You named 2.
All right, study from the beginning.
Okay.
Very beginning, when my boy when he bought him from the 2 slaves and he shot him off the horse. He shot the horse. That was crazy.
Action.
Bought them.
Okay.
Then they went to the town. That little town. Right. They went to the shop. He was like, "Yeah, go get your." He was like, "Oh, don't get that nigga out of my out of my saloon or whatever."
Right.
And he told him to go get the sheriff or whatever. They got the sheriff.
Right.
Shot the sheriff.
Action.
Then they got the marshal.
Right.
Got the marshal. Shot the marshal.
Action.
Then
it's an action movie, man.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. It's an action movie.
If you want to classify it as an action movie, it's still better than John Wick.
It's time to wrap this thing up, man.
I disagree.
I'm gonna let you have your opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
It's opinionated.
I'm gonna have my opinion.
That's opinionated. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we do on the A-Bro podcast, man.
So we wrapping it up. So hey, I'm gonna come at y'all a little bit nicer this time.
Wild ass hot.
Can y'all please leave a like this time, please?
Yeah, be respectful to them people.
Comment,
we appreciate all
subscribe, share, please.
Follow me on Twitter __ Chazz301, IG __ Chazz, 2 Z's in both of them.
You can follow me on Twitter at jordanrwalker, all capital, and on IG at jordanrwalker.
Nigga, that shit's in the description.
It is in the description.
I'm gonna just put Jordan on the spot, nigga. That's shit's in the description. Bro, I don't need to say that shit.
Why you put me on the spot like that?
Because you the one who do the shit, bro.
Yeah,
like we said before.
I was gonna say it.
We the A-Bro podcast. We ain't shit, and we out.
Whoa, wait, whoa. How we ended on that, bro? Hold on, bro.
But that's the perfect way to end it, bro.
Yeah, that's how we ended it,
That's the perfect way to end it, bro. That's the perfect way.
That's wild. Jordan, wild. Just like, what the fuck, bro?
All right, my bad, man. Shake hands.
That's the perfect way to end it.
All right, man. Shake hands.
You know,
Jordan crazy, bro.